Certainly a fun night early for the fans watching Game 3, even if it didn't end like all of us wanted. The Pacers are in Milwaukee, but it didn't stop these Hoosiers from gathering to cheer on the blue and gold tonight. Parks Place in Fishers, the place to be for this watch party. Fans that we talked to, they were confident the team is in it for the long haul.
Look, it's exciting, right? I mean, the entire city is buzzing right now, especially what we did last year in the playoffs, making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. We're here to run it back.
There's also a watch party set for Game 4 on Sunday. That's happening at Whiskey Business on Southport Road in Indianapolis. All the fun starts at 9:30 on Sunday night. Well, it didn't go the way that we wanted to.
No, a few three-pointers or a couple.
I know,
Coach said?
yeah, raining three-pointers after a rainy day on a Friday, but it's pushing out though, right?
Yes, so we'll go straight to radar to show you that the rain is finally moving out of central Indiana after a soggy and stormy at times Friday. This is good news as we look ahead to the weekend, especially if you've got some outdoor plans. Future Track 13, 11 o'clock on this Friday night, shows the rain pushing into parts of Ohio. We will still have low clouds and the potential of a little bit of drizzle overnight through the early part of tomorrow morning. Much cooler air is moving in behind the front. You can see 47 in Lafayette. Ahead of the front, we're almost 20 warmer, still in the low to mid 60s, but that cooler air will continue to push south. Everyone with clouds and a little bit of drizzle early tomorrow morning in the 40s. We clear out tomorrow afternoon, but a cooler weekend, highs in the 60s.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. Hundreds of people walked with a purpose tonight. A community peace walk at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Park. Our Logan Gay walked with the group and joins us tonight in the newsroom. So, Logan, this event promotes peace, but there was a deeper message tonight, wasn't there?
Absolutely, Scott. It was about standing in solidarity to remember those impacted by gun violence and urging the community to use its voice to promote safer communities.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And that's not just a phrase for this group of people. They're putting those words into action, one step at a time.
It definitely seems like it's getting worse, and things need to change.
And Michael Eddington says it's urgent. He says he's tired of seeing people dying, especially kids.
Gun violence has no boundaries. It doesn't respect money, class, or anything like that.
This is all part of National Youth Violence Prevention Week. Eddington is also a mentor with nonprofit New Boy. He says this is a perfect time to have something like this.
No, summer's not even started yet. And, hopefully things like this will kind of help decrease the violence that we experienced this summer.
Although this walk may not be a solution to ending violence in our community, Eddington says it's a start.
Gun violence is kind of a multifaceted problem. So I don't think there's one simple solution or one simple fix to a problem such as gun violence.
In a show of unity, 15 different organizations set up tables at Martin Luther King Jr. Park to offer resources promoting safe summers and safe havens for young people.
And I think that's where the real impact comes, is when it's just not me, it's just not you, but it's us.
Beth Hyatt is an IMPD victim assistance counselor. She says the city needs more events like this, so the people who need it most know what resources are out there to help them before they make a decision they may regret.
It could be a game changer. When they make that mistake, it's going to stay with them for the rest of their lives.
Because gun violence impacts everyone.
It may not be your child, it could be your neighbor's child, it could be a friend's child, it could just be a child you don't know. But I think that all children deserve to grow old.
The group Hoosiers concerned about gun violence will be hosting a Marion County Youth Leadership Workshop on gun violence prevention at Butler University in June. We will have more information about that on our website, WTHR.com.
In that moment, we knew instantly it was gunshots. It sounds very different than fireworks.
Tonight at 11, police are now looking for the person who fired shots in a Muncie neighborhood. Officers discovered 55 shell casings right in the middle of a street not far from Ball State campus. Police tell us there was a large party in that area early Saturday morning. So when people left, that's when the gunfire erupted. Terrifying moments for the people living nearby.
It came through the front of our garage here and traveled all the way to the back of the garage, through the back door and into our backyard. It doesn't really matter where you are or what neighborhood you live in or what community you live in. You can easily be impacted by gun violence.
Tonight, Muncie police are confirming to 13 News they did talk with several witnesses at the scene, but so far they have not identified any suspects. We're getting new insight tonight into efforts to fix problems over at the U.S. Postal Service distribution center here in our city. We've been following this story for months, fielding complaints about delays and lost packages. And tonight we're hearing from Indiana Congressman Jefferson Shreve. He just toured this hub after a bipartisan group of Indiana lawmakers pushed for answers about the issues inside. And we got new photos of the hub that show a more organized warehouse. So this is a big shift from the height of the holidays when mail was sometimes backed up for weeks, even months. A USPS presentation provided by the congressman's office says the transition to a larger hub combined with winter weather contributed to those delays.
My constituents, the customers of the Postal Service have experienced have been the result of an organization that's changing the model and didn't have it all figured out before they rolled out this consolidation into the massive distribution center out on Brookville Road.
We want to do the work. We want you to get your packages. I hope that you support us by continuing to use the mail service. It's just a matter of everybody being in the same book and on the same page.
That was Steve Vaughn, a representative for the Postal Service Union, who told us that progress is happening, but systemic issues like staffing shortages and management challenges could resurface when things get busy.